What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Cornelia, back with another episode of Black News, a podcast where we break down current events, hot topics, and local stories involving Black people. Now let's get into it. All right. Am I still not feeling well? Yes. Am I still sounding different and like crap? Sure. Am I going to record this week's episode of Black News anyway? Absolutely. Hey, you ain't gonna catch me slipping. Okay, I made my mistake. I messed up. I did not tell y'all I was gonna be out. And come rain or shine, through sickness and in health. Okay, we gonna come through with another episode of Black News Podcast. Regardless of it, this week's topics list is the best or not. You know, it's pretty decent, but it's not too much going on this week or last week. I feel like there are some quick updates to give before I talk about the main event of the past weekend, which was the NAACP Image Awards weekend. Lots of winners. Lots of good times, good social media chatter happening around that. But before even getting into that, quick update about our girl, Fani Willis. We all know Fani. We talked about Fani and Fani's daddy a few weeks ago here on the podcast. In case you do not know, though, or you skipped that week's episode, Fani Willis was the district attorney who was in charge of or tasked with the Trump case that is happening in Georgia, right? Remember he tried to steal the election in Georgia? Fani Willis was the DA responsible for it. And I will say is still the DA responsible because the outcome of all of that hoopla that was happening maybe sometime last month, it came to an end. Well, I'm doing air quote end. The judge ruled that Fani either had to step down from her position as DA and give it to somebody else for the case, or she had to get rid of that special prosecutor, which was also the man that she was kicking it with on the side. And I'm saying kicking it because regardless of what the narrative thinks, and just hearing Fani talk about it, they were not boyfriend and girlfriend. They was just kicking it. And we know what, as the black delegation, what kicking it means, okay? They were not going together. They just having a good time. We hanging out. We kicking it. If it goes somewhere, go somewhere. If it don't, hey, it was fun. See you. And listen, she rightfully so decided that he is out. Because one thing, listen, I'm not going to risk, and I can only speak for myself, and I'm sure she's thinking this and everybody around her whole team. That office and her, this is the biggest case that they have ever worked or probably will ever work. And not maybe, because democracy is going down. So I'm going to take that back. Hopefully not at some point. But one thing I ain't going to do is I'm not about to risk giving up one of the biggest cases of a lifetime over some man I'm kicking it with. You, sir, you've got to go. Okay? You got to go. And rightfully so, because one thing that you about to probably see, and people on social media have been saying this, she about to tear their ass up now. Because you ain't gonna have me now acting like or feeling like I'm on trial and digging into my personal life, trying to act like I was taking money of some sort, then dragging my daddy onto the stand. My daddy to defend my money saving habits? The what? Yo, she about to tear their ass up. That's what they get. Now, I hope she gets to stay on because now the Trump team is filing an appeal to get that ruling by the judge overturned. So we'll see where we go with this. But as of right now, our girl Fani is still on, and then they about to get this work. Okay. But what do you all think? That's just a quick update on where we are now. What do you think? Do you have more information? Or is there something that I'm missing about this? Hit me up. Y'all know where to find me. You can find me at Cornelia on social media. Now, another update that hasn't really very little to do with Black news, but based on social media commentary, it has the Black community involved in a way on some nosiness. And I'm only going to sit in this for a hot second because I'm going to hold true to Black News Podcast and the fact that we talk about current events, local stories, and news involving Black people. And low key, I can kind of swing it. I can kind of swing it towards the Blackness. Okay, I can swing it towards the Blackness a little bit. But y'all over there down to over on the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Twitters, people are going crazy over the fact that Kate Middleton, the Prince William's wife, over there in the UK, they ain't seen Kate Middleton in months. And there are so many conspiracy theories about what has happened to her because apparently we still have not seen her. And by we, I just mean the general public in general. And it seems like the royals are doing the most to try to make the public believe that she is places that she isn't. I know that sound weird, but y'all, it has went as far as somebody sending news outlets an AI doctored a picture of Kate and her kids to the point where they found out it was so doctored that AP sent out a notice to say that basically this is a bad picture, it's fraud, and have declared the royal press or the royal family's news outlets or whoever is in charge as an unreliable source. Now, this is how I'm going to tie it into Blackness, okay? Because you know that I'm going to find a way. There is a large contingency that has a feeling or is in their feelings about the way the media is handling this situation with Kate Middleton. Whether it is how there's certain news articles that are coming out and starting to have a nastier tone about her and her personality, the way there's a lack of persistence to try to figure out where she is, because y'all know we've seen this from Prince Diana on to now. The British tabloids, when it comes to the royal family, they are aggressive and invasive. They have no problem doing whatever they got to do to get pictures and video of somebody. But for some reason, it seems like nobody can find video or footage of Kate, whether she's in the car, leaving the hospital with her kids, dropping people off. Oh no, we need to respect her privacy. We should respect her privacy, which is the exact opposite of what they did to Meghan Markle. So now we find ourselves in a situation where people are getting called out for the stark contrast in regards to treatment towards Kate and Meghan. Totally different. And there can only be one reason why. I don't know. I'm just saying. So in case you are interested in like royal family gossip, or at this point, this is becoming a mystery. And again, this is a dog in the background barking. If y'all hear, y'all know it'd be noisy. This has become a mystery because now we're turning the sleuths to figure out where is Kate Middleton and where are they hiding her. Today, there was even a video of her and William coming out of farmer's market. It looked like they had a body double of Kate coming out the farmer's market. Something going on and it's juicy. Okay, it's juicy. Now, that's it. I ain't going to go too much into it. I just want to say that because they ain't do all this when they was trying to dog out Meghan Markle. Justice for Meghan, okay? What goes around comes around, but not really. I ain't gonna even say that. Because low-key, we don't know where Kate Middleton is, and I hope she's well. Because it's getting crazy. So many conspiracy theories. But what do y'all think about it? Hit me up if y'all have any theories of your own. And if you recall the way Meghan Markle was treated by the media over in the UK and noticed how the amount of racial undertones that were involved in that. Okay, let me know your perspective. You can find me at Cornelia on social media. The 55th annual NAACP Image Awards was this past weekend. Y'all know I love me some NAACP Image Awards. Okay, I have never attended, but out of all of the award ceremonies, that's one that I really want to go to. And I've said this before, and I'm going to keep saying it. I want an NAACP award. I want a black award. I want an award for contributing to black art. I'm going to get me an NAACP award. There are very few things that I want or claim that are like on the awards level. Cause I'm not really an awards person, but I want me one of them. I'm going to get me an NAACP award just because it's black. I got to get me a black award. That's just the highest is black. But with that, lots of winners, lots of good moments. And I feel like the people who we were rooting for the past year, as far as television and film, who didn't win at the other awards, finally won at the NAACP award. So let me run down a few of the biggest moments and then we'll talk about it. Usher won Entertainer of the Year, which is not surprising. Other people in that category: Keke Palmer, Halle Bailey, Fantasia Barrino, and Coleman Domingo. That's Usher award, child. He had the biggest year. Residency, Super Bowl, he going on tour, dropped the album, he got married, honey, he was stealing people's girlfriends and wives. Usher was the man of the year. Outstanding Motion Picture, The Color Purple won. And good for them, because they got shut out from the award season. They were on a major press run. And while only one person from the movie was really nominated for the big awards, which was Danielle Brooks, she did not win any of the awards that she was up for or the big ones. So congratulations to the cast of The Color Purple. Coleman Domingo won Outstanding Actor in a Motion Picture for Rustin. Great movie. It's on Netflix. You should watch it. Fantasia won Outstanding Actress in a Motion Picture for The Color Purple. Let me play her speech real quick, just so we can hear this, because this really warmed my heart. You know, award season can really wear on you, especially when you don't be winning. You just be going and going and getting all glammed up and going, and you don't win. That's hard. That's very hard. So for her, she even said she didn't have anything prepared because she did not think she was going to win, but she did, baby. And she gave them one of the most heartfelt speeches. Take a listen.
I don't even have a speech. Because I didn't think I was gonna win. I was afraid to play Celie, but I'm glad I did, because I kept saying if I don't win an award, the awards that I will win is the people who will watch Color Purple and the women who will relate to her and will feel like Oscars when they walk out. So, I didn't think I was going to win it. But I want to say thank you to my grandmother, who's in heaven right now, and my mother, who was the first queen that I saw, who carried herself with elegance and class, and showed me that any room that I walked in, I didn't have to compete with no one. My mother was a woman that went through a lot of things, but I saw her, after everything she went through, walk out as a queen with a smile on her face. She always kept God first, and I will continue to do the same. This does not make me, but I thank you for it. But everything that I went through, God, and only God. So, I know before I leave, I want to say to God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. For the things that He has done.
So lovely. Listen, Fantasia, I love Fantasia. You know, I just love, let me keep going. I just love her. Continuing on. So, yes, Fantasia won for Color Purple. Coleman Domingo won another award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture for his role in The Color Purple. He played Mista. Taraji P. Henson won the supporting actress for her role as Suge in The Color Purple, which she said she was shocked. Low-key, I was shocked too. I didn't think. But you know what? I think the NAACP awards may be fan awards, or I don't know. I don't know who votes on these. So based on who's voting, that's not surprising, because y'all know Taraji P. Henson is beloved by the Black community. People gonna pull up for Taraji P. Okay, so shocked but not shocked. Some other big ones. Damson Idris won for lead actor in a drama series for Snowfall, rightfully so, because we talk about shutouts and snubs and all of that. When it comes to the major award shows, Snowfall was snubbed. Snowfall was overlooked. Am I surprised? No. And I'm going to say, y'all know I usually say it's that the Wire effect, where they don't think people are acting. Certain types of people are acting. So you shouldn't bank on them getting awards regardless of how good they were. Because look at The Wire didn't win anything when it was on. But it is one of the top 5 drama series of all time. When it comes to like gangster material, if it wasn't Sopranos, people don't win no matter how good it was. Because Sons of Anarchy has some good runs. That's a white show. They had some good seasons. Ain't nobody on that cast get nominated. Hell, Better Call Saul, which was one of the best shows on TV, also did not win this past couple seasons. Complete shutout. So Damson Idris finally winning something for his portrayal of Franklin Saint was well deserved. Shout out to him. Color Purple won Outstanding Ensemble Cast in a Motion Picture. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse won Outstanding Animated Motion Picture. Gail Bean won for Supporting in a Drama. It was just a good overall all night. Abbott Elementary won for Outstanding Comedy Series. Mike Epps won for Actor in a Comedy Series. Quinta Brunson won Actress in a Comedy Series. So the people who we expect to win. And some surprise winners, which is great. But overall, I love me some NAACP awards. The fashions was fashioning. I watched on somebody. I borrowed somebody's password to watch, so I saw it in real time. New Edition was honored with the Hall of Fame award. Shout out to New Edition, and their residency is in Las Vegas right now. I did not get a chance to get tickets. I was not able because it was sold out. I'm also, y'all, with all these concerts happening, your girl's getting tapped out. Like, how are we supposed to survive with these concerts? How are we supposed to enjoy ourselves? We literally, and I know I'm deviating off the NAACP awards, but the spirit is leading me to address this, okay? We had Usher last year for the residency. Then we had Beyonce. This year, we got Usher concert tickets because he on an arena tour. Then we turn around and had the New Edition residency. Babyface gonna be down over there. We still got Essence Festival coming up this summer. We got Lovers and Friends that's happening in Vegas. Them tickets was $600 a pop, sold out. First day one, sold out. Couldn't even get one. Okay. We also be having them small pop-up tours. Hey, Tank, Carl Thomas, and Carrie Hilson doing the R&B Money tour. You know, I got to see my boy Carl Thomas. Y'all know I love me some Carl. How am I supposed to survive in the concert world when tickets going for so much money? Okay, that's all I'm saying. But overall, back to the point, award season is officially over. Some things that I am disappointed that I did not get to see, that Origin did not get as much shine as it deserved. I still believe, but outside of American Fiction, Origin was one of the best films that I've seen this past year, and I would even branch that out to say in a couple years. I have not been as moved by a film as I was watching Origin, and I'm still disappointed that it did not get the shine that it should have. Am I surprised? No, because Ava DuVernay has said it, and I said this on Black News Podcast. She purposely did not go to studios to finance this money. She went to donors herself and she got people to donate. I believe Melinda Gates was one of the donors for Origin. So when you do that and you step outside the studio system, when it comes to award ceremony and getting the word out that way, the studio, it seems studios ain't really keen to award films that feel like they don't have to use you to get ahead. So shocked, but not shocked. Disappointed. You still have time to see it because I believe it's available to rent on Apple TV and Amazon Prime. Hands down, I was so moved by that movie. If I can take anything away from award season, is that Origin should have gotten more shine. I will put that on everything. Besides that, it was a pretty good season. It wasn't as Oscars so whitish as it was in the past, which means next year is going to be pretty bad. So what do you all think? Let me know your thoughts overall about the NAACP Image Awards, what your takeaways from that were, and what your takeaways from overall award season 2023-24 was. You know where to find me with your comments. You can hit me up. I'm at Cornelia on social media. On this week's episode of Black News, we gave a quick Fani Willis update in regards to the Georgia case that she is the district attorney presiding over. We also talked about this year's award season and the NAACP Image Awards 55th annual award ceremony that happened this past weekend and its winners. Hit me up and let me know your thoughts about all of these topics, some or none, and I'll check back with you guys next time. That's it for this week's episode of Black News, y'all. Thanks again for supporting the podcast by sharing, liking, subscribing, and rating 5 stars on your favorite podcast app. To find more information about me, you can check me out at Cornelia on social media, as well as on my website, which is cornelia.com. And as always, thanks for supporting, and I'll be back next week with new topics and a new episode.